G'day, Marguerita back with you again for another tapping session. And today we're going to be looking at being above wealth. This is a conflict that so many people who are looking for enlightenment, or they're healers, or they're looking to help change the world and help others in some way and do it from a spiritual perspective. If you're like me, there's almost this shroud over us that says we're not supposed to think about money, we're supposed to be above that. Well, you know what? Bollocks to that. I am not above wanting lots more wealth in my life on a constant basis because of the amazing things I can do when I attract more wealth into my life. I have more power, more freedom, more leverage to do amazing, wonderful things for people like you and to assist charities, to give money to great causes, and to devote my time to causes that really matter to me. This all comes with wealth. If you don't have wealth, if you don't have financial freedom, and you're still caught up in the struggle with money, then this is very, very disempowering. So this whole conflict between spirituality and money, we are going to blow that out of the water, baby, because it is not serving you at all. So what I want you to do is just think of the phrase, I'm above wealth. It's rated on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being that it's not true for you, and 10 being the most true that it could possibly be. Now, if that doesn't work for you, maybe you could use the phrase, I'm supposed to be above wealth. Because often we really want to go for wealth, but there's this massive conflict because we're going, but I'm spiritual. I'm not supposed to be like that. That's a greedy mentality. So if I'm above wealth doesn't work, maybe I'm supposed to be above wealth. Okay, now start by tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I have this real conflict about money, because I'm spiritual, I'm supposed to live on love. I choose to accept who I am and how I feel. Even though I have this massive conflict about money. It's not spiritual and it's greedy to want money. I'm supposed to accept what the universe has provided and be happy with that. I choose to love and accept myself even with this conflict. Even though there's a part of me that really wants more money. And I really want things to be easier. I've got to push that part of me down. Because that's just greedy. And I'm a spiritual person. I'm not supposed to be like that. I choose to love and accept who I am and how I feel, even with this conflict. I would really love more money, but I can't admit that. I'm spiritual. I'm supposed to be above wealth. I am above wealth. I'm better than that. I want to do good things in the world, and I don't need money to do it. But it'd be so nice to have financial freedom. But I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to look like I'm not spiritual. Spiritual people don't need money. I'm supposed to be above wealth. But I would love to have more money. I wish I didn't have this conflict. Spiritual people are supposed to be happy with what we have. And live on love if we need to. And be happy with what we have. But I am so sick of struggling. I would love to have more money. But I feel so guilty about that. I feel really guilty about wanting more money. Because I'm not supposed to want more money. I'm supposed to go for love and opening my heart space and being free of spirit. I'm not supposed to worry about money. Man, if I had more money, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I'm supposed to want the spirituality first. Damn it, I don't want the spirituality first. Show me the money. Did I just say that? I'm not supposed to say that. What will people think of me? I have such a conflict between money and my spirituality. And I feel so confused. I'm supposed to be above wealth. Okay, take a breath. And release it. Fabulous. Now go back and rate that statement again. I'm above wealth, or I'm supposed to be above wealth. And it will have shifted a bit. Hopefully it's come down a few notches. What you want to do is keep tapping. And you know what? Guilt is a very big emotion around this, because we do want security. We want to know that everything's going to be all right in the future. And we tend to have this thing that we're greedy if we want more. Well, again, bollocks. Have more. Have it all. What happens when you're financially free? What happens when your family's future is taken care of? When your security is taken care of? When you can pay all your bills, you can actually do the things that you want to do in life? What happens then? You are free. You are free to dedicate your time and your efforts and your finances to great things in the world. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey and Richard Branson and Bill Gates. Look at what they're doing for the planet right now and how much they are actually helping the world. Sure, they're living a life of luxury and loving it. Do you think they have any guilt about their wealth? Absolutely not. And nor should they, and nor should you. So maybe test your feelings on guilt and maybe even shame around this conflict for yourself and work on that. Now, once you've brought that statement down to a 2 or below, we're going to start on the positive tapping round. And just follow me, start on the karate chop point. Even though I still feel like I shouldn't want more money, I am ready to embrace financial wealth in my life. Even though I'm still a bit worried about what people will think of me, if I'm spiritual and wealthy, I am ready to let that go and move on. I don't care what anybody else thinks about me. Even though I am still conflicted about money and my spirituality. And I still feel a little bit guilty about wanting more. I choose to embrace wealth and financial freedom and know that I can be spiritual and wealthy. And I am ready to embrace wealth and financial freedom. Okay, starting on the eyebrow point and repeat after me. I still have some conflict around money and my spirituality. But I'm so ready to move on from that. I choose to know I can have money and be spiritual. When I think of all the wonderful things I'm going to do with my financial freedom, I can dedicate more time to my spirituality. I can dedicate more time and money to all the causes that I'm so passionate about. With financial freedom, I will be able to do so many wonderful things on this planet. You know what? The world wants me to have more money. Because unlike a lot of wealthy people out there, I am going to do amazing things with it. I am going to be an enlightened millionaire. Oh, that has a really nice ring to it. I am ready to leave this conflict about money behind. Because it really doesn't serve me. And it doesn't serve the planet either. I have so many things that I am passionate about. And when I'm wealthy, I can really do something about it. Being financially wealthy will give me so much more leverage. I'm ready to embrace wealth and spirituality. Because the truth is, you can have both. And it's going to be easier to be spiritual when I'm wealthy. This conflict just doesn't make any sense, actually. It's some untruth I picked up from somewhere. And I am ready to let that go. And excited about being wealthy and spiritual. Okay, take a breath. And release it. Awesome. Now go back again and rate that statement. I'm above wealth, or I'm supposed to be above wealth. And keep tapping on this, on the different aspects that come up for you and the conflicts between your spirituality, your search for enlightenment, your wish to help the planet and the people on it and the animals on it and the plants on it and Mother Earth and all that good stuff that I know that you want to achieve. And think about what you'll be able to do when you are a multi-millionaire, because that's where you're headed. Exciting, isn't it? Embrace it. Love it. Be it. And take care. Keep tapping. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.